Hey everyone, Chaos Giga here. We're going to go ahead and get started live a little early. There's a few things I wanted to cover. Number one is I do have super chats activated, and that means super stickers and all that stuff is activated as well. I've been talking with YouTube support, and apparently there's no age limit to use it. And obviously, I did have somebody say that they were 13 years old, and that was kind of concerning to me because they've been spending a lot of money, and they probably shouldn't be. But here's the thing, they have all their bases covered with this, and that is that it's basically the same as if they were to purchase probability items from a cash shop using their parents' credit card. There's no refunds, guaranteed. So to me, it's kind of concerning, but at the same time, it's protecting them and it's protecting me. So, I mean, I just want to state that Super Chat, it is available, but I highly recommend just using Patreon, just because that way if you do spend, you're spending somebody else's money, at least I can refund it. So, I mean, at least I have the power to refund it. Like on YouTube's thing, I can't refund anything. I can only ask them to freeze the account, my account, until either the parents get on there and try to make a refund thing. But basically, if you're using an iPhone or an iPad, you have to go through Apple and get a refund for that. But if you're using Android, you're pretty much screwed because it's non-refundable. It's kind of concerning, but like I said at the same time, I understand why YouTube had to do that because it's basically following the same footsteps as the gaming companies that nowadays that we have. So if you purchase something, it's non-refundable, and if you're underage and your parents give you their phone or a phone and have their credit card information or something on that, and your kid goes off and spends money on something, you're basically stuck with the charges. So it's unfortunate, but that's just how it goes. So anyway, gonna move on here. Basically, what I'm gonna do today is just make a lot of preparations for stuff I'm gonna be doing once the Nether update hits. By the way, if you're in my realm, keep in mind on Tuesday morning, I'm gonna see if the update has gone live or what time it's supposed to go live. But Tuesday morning, I will probably be taking down this realm. I have to copy it over to a single player world. I'll actually record myself in a video doing it most likely, because there's probably a lot of people out there that don't know you can do this. I'm going to go ahead and add data packs in that I haven't put in yet, if there are any. So again, let me know if there's any data packs people are wanting me to add in. I'll add them in. But basically, I'm going to take the world down, and I'm going to reset the Nether, and I'm also going to reset the end, so we can actually get more stuff from the end as well, because I've noticed that we've basically found all the end cities that are close by, so we need some more shulkers and stuff like that to be spawned. So I'm going to reset the end as well, but I'm going to have to manually reset the Nether most likely for this update to take effect, which makes sense. I mean, that's usually what you have to do anyway, so it's not that hard either. But I've got a couple of boxes here that are set up and ready to go for me to make a couple of huge farms. I want to make a huge pumpkin farm and a huge melon farm. So far I'm only going to make like 64 plants, an even number right now, and see how much I can get out of them. But I'm tired of growing carrots, having to constantly go up there and replant them and stuff. So I want something that'll be working while I'm working or doing something else in this area, just to be able to make a profit off the emeralds, the farmers. And I think the industrial sized pumpkin and melon farm will do that trick. In order for us to do that, though, I'm going to have to terraform out there. So I'm going to have to add some dirt and stuff onto the farm that I've already got out there. The other plan is to also terraform the area that is beside us here. Grab all this dirt real quick. Up a little bit, but I'm going to probably make most of that basalt or like the blackstone, because it's going to be cobblestone type stuff. And then I'm going to use smooth blackstone bricks out this way on a castle, which is going to surround a huge iron farm, or a huge amount of iron farms, if you will. I'm probably going to have like 6 iron farms out here, and have a big AFK spot underneath of them, so everybody can use it if they want to. It's going to be another way to make emeralds real fast, basically. So this small light castle I'm planning on building out here, I'm going to have to destroy all those huts and houses. I don't know if I'm going to slay the villagers or try to save them. I haven't decided that yet. I might actually get with my brother and see if he wants these villagers over here. I think there's like 2 left out there. Because I stole 2 of them from that village. I kidnapped 2 of them to make my breeding, my villager breeder. So there is that. And I plan on actually extending this. Hi, Ilya. Ilya Schwartz. I still don't know if I pronounced your name right. I'm planning on taking this wall out to where that wall is, so that way it's kind of evened out. And then I'm probably just going to put a door in here, like I have over there. So like a powered door with slime and honey blocks. And then probably a dragon's head for the entrance to this castle with a drawbridge, because we're going to have chains, which is something I've been wanting in Minecraft since I started playing as well. We're going to have chains, so I can make the drawbridge look legit. But then again, I'm thinking about making an actual working drawbridge with an actual working gate. So, which I know how to do both. It's just, I gotta make sure I got enough slime blocks. Well, not slime blocks, I mean honey blocks. Slime blocks I have way too many of. It's honey blocks I gotta worry about. I said it right, good. I'm horrible with pronunciation. I keep saying this, but it's the truth. I was in a really bad car accident, so, like, the front of my brain was really badly damaged, kind of, so like pronunciation and stuff is not really my strong suit. Even if it's words that I actually recognize and I should be able to pronounce, I don't always pronounce them right. So I mean, I'm not going to take offense if people yell at me and say, hey, I said it wrong, or hey, I say something wrong, because I probably did. I can't think as fast as most people right now because of that, so I'm just stuck that way. That's just the way I am. Permanently brain damaged, but it's okay. I mean, I could still work and I can still do other things, so that's the good thing. And I'm still alive. So that's another good thing. But basically, this area out here is where I want to build the pumpkin and melon farms at. And I want to build, they're going to be really tiny, like compact. So like they're going to be like a little square. But I'm going to worry about doing that probably. So I'm not going to build them right away. I'm just going to do some terraforming here just to kind of get this built, so that when I'm probably got some free time, I'll just come out here and build that farm. But for now, let's just go ahead and fill in all this, and then we're going to terraform the dirt up just a little bit. I really hate this grass stuff. This grass stuff is always in the way. That was the last remnants of an Enderman that could take a block. They can no longer do that since I have the Enderman griefing mod in here. So, alright, so we're just gonna dump buckets of water everywhere and just try to get rid of all this grass real quick so that I can terraform this up to where it needs to be at. And I plan on redoing my concrete farm after this update as well, because I know that they're getting rid of zero tick stuff, so which is awesome, I think. I've been having nothing but issues with zero tick pistons anyway, so for some reason, like, they lag out so bad on Realms servers. I have no idea why, but it's so annoying. So I've just decided to come up with my own design for a concrete farm, which I did, and I plan on doing that in a separate video. And then I also have besides my own designs for this pumpkin and melon farm that I plan on doing in a video as well. I also plan on making, like I said, I think I said earlier, I plan on doing a huge iron district. So a district where we have a bunch of villager smiths with the smithing tables, if you will. And they're just basically going to have the ability for me to trade iron with them. That worked out brilliantly, didn't it? So that way we can just make a lot of like emeralds off the trades from the iron farms I'll have out there. And it's like I said, I think I'll make that available for everybody in the realm to use. It's no big deal. I'll just have to make sure that I put signage where the AFK spot's going to be for them, so that way people can come over and use it. Okay, I need to place my bed down. Let's just remove the milk bucket. I don't think it's going to matter if pillagers show up out here. So I have quite a bit of data packs, or mods if you will, on this realm ever since we figured out how to do that. So, and I still have room for 4 more people to play on this Java. This is Java edition, by the way, in case anybody's wondering. So if anybody else wants to join, I do have 4 spots open. I kind of wish that Bedrockers could play too, but I just have no respect for Bedrock. Just most of the things in Bedrock do not work like they do in Java, so it's unfortunate, but that's just the way that Mojang has done it, so I don't think I'm going to have enough dirt. I'm just saying, I don't think I'm going to have enough dirt. You know, there is that saying where you can you always have too much dirt. How about that? You always have too much dirt. But I've basically used all my dirt for the terraforming for under the mansion and everything else out here. So I like have almost no dirt left. I've even used a lot of dirt for farms, like that one. Alright, I think. Oh, you don't have to worry about downloading the mods. That's something I have to worry about because I own the realm, so I actually pay for the realm. I'm the one that has to worry about the mods. You don't have to worry about downloading any of that. You can either play with the vanilla resource texture pack, or you can play with this one right here that I've got. It does not matter. Everything that you do is not going to affect my gameplay, and it's not going to affect your gameplay. Like, whatever I choose to do. So, the mods are just something that's in there, and it's available for everybody because I've already put it in the realm. See, I have to do the mods in the single player world aspect. I put the data packs in, activate them, and then I just copy and paste that world over into realms, and that's how it works. So you don't have to worry about ever doing anything. It's all on me. So like if you were having issues with data packs or something, which you shouldn't, you should never have issues with data packs unless I did something completely wrong. Which I haven't, because I've already tested it and everything, so. And my brother's really good with computers, so if I have any questions, I usually run stuff by him, so. But yeah, you wouldn't have to worry about anything on that end. It's just the Minecraft. You'd have to be able to purchase your own Minecraft. You'd actually have to purchase it from Minecraft.com. You just have to make sure that it's the Java edition. I just recommend waiting until it goes on sale. That's when I bought it. I accidentally bought Bedrock first. I thought it was the Java edition. That's because I was so new to it. That was in 2019. I wish I would have found or knew this game was so entertaining back when it first came out in 2009, because I would have been playing it since then, just to be honest. Because you can do so much in it. You can do whatever you want basically in Minecraft, and that's one of the things I like about it. It's a thing that everybody likes about it, I think. But yeah, you'd actually have to purchase the game, but it's a one-time purchase on Java Edition. On Bedrock, you basically have to purchase the game, and if you want extra texture packs or mods or anything like that, you have to actually purchase them. So yeah, that's why I highly recommend Java Edition over Bedrock. Because like the texture pack I'm using, which is Pure BD Craft, which is free for Java Edition, it's not free for Bedrock. You actually have to purchase it for $5 or something like that from the Minecraft shop. Hello, the guy. Wow, that is a hole. I'm actually going to probably put a mod on so that we can mow the grass. Or at least a command to get rid of grass with a trigger so everybody can use it. Because I really hate having to dump water buckets all the time. Because that doesn't always work. So that's one of the things I'm probably going to add while resetting the Nether and stuff. Yeah, this is going to get super annoying because I'm going to run out of dirt. I already know I'm going to run out of dirt. I just wonder where I'm going to be able to get more dirt. I'm going to have to find some place to go and farm some dirt. And that's really sad, I know, because you should be able to find dirt just about everywhere. You could probably just go mine some more and probably find some more dirt down below, which I do need to move my mining beacon and stuff, and then reset my mining location. So down below here, because I need to go out that way, because that's where I'm planning on adding on some more stuff to. So that would make more sense, I think, to mine that way. Because then I can find out that all the caverns down there that still aren't lit. So that way when I'm AFK over there at the iron farms that I'm going to build over that way, I don't have to worry about interrupting somebody else's like mob farm or something. It's a big no-no. I'm really psyched for the new blocks we're going to get too. The blackstone is something I think the game has been needing for a while too. And then we're going to get, I think it's quartz bricks. So we're going to have quartz bricks, blackstone smooth bricks, and stuff like that. So that's going to be a black and white block that really sticks out. So it's really nice. Adds to the color scheme with concrete and everything. I just really wish that we could cut concrete into slabs and stairs like in real life, you know? Because we do have concrete slabs and concrete stairs. Am I not right about these things? And maybe they even come up with something as inventive as like reinforced concrete, because we do have iron in the game and we have concrete in the game, so that could be a thing. Like reinforced concrete would be very hard to destroy, right? So once I run out of dirt here, we're just going to have to go start filling up some more shulker boxes, because I want to get stuff set up for the farms that I'm going to have to rebuild in the Nether. Which I've already got most of the stuff done, so I've got a bunch of smooth stone and stuff ready. I just got to go and fill up a shulker box for it. So like the gold farm's going to have to be rebuilt. I haven't built anything but the gold farm in the Nether. My brother helped me with it. He'll probably help me with the second one too. Gonna have to harvest a whole bunch of leaves for it. Not exactly sure. I'm just probably gonna fill a whole shulker box full of that today. And the iron farms, I can prep for those as well. I actually have a list of that stuff written down, so like all these builds that I do, I basically just write exactly how many blocks or whatever I need down on a huge note card. I have a big old pack of like 200 huge note cards, so that way I don't have to like keep constantly going back and forth to a creative world that I have to figure out exactly how many of certain things I need. I just have it written down. This is the last stack, so I gotta be careful here. Okay. So we're just gonna run back inside here. Yeah, this nether wart farm, that works a little bit too well. Get too much nether wart. But I mean, I'll never ever have to worry about like farming more nether wart from the nether ever again. So there is that. I can make an unlimited amount of potions. And I'm really proud of this farm in here too, this cocoa bean farm. This is just excellent compared to the bone meal one I have inside the mansion. That one was ridiculous. I think in literally like 30 minutes of farming on that one inside the mansion, I can have probably half of what I get from this for just waiting or just letting it grow while I'm doing other things. There's a few of them that still haven't grown all the way yet, but I mean that's fine. I've already got plenty of cocoa beans, but it makes it super easy to get brown dye. Alright, so we're gonna grab shulker boxes. One's going to be for nothing but smooth stone, which I have a whole crap ton of that upstairs. Ready to go for a bunch of farms I plan on building. My brother and I have decided we need to build a cobblestone farm. It's going to be an automatic, fully automatic cobblestone farm. So literally it's going to, you just push a button and it starts running, and then you just can go off and do other things around it. But it'll make 120,000 cobblestone in like an hour or less. So that's going to be a huge deal. So that's going to be for the cobbles or the smooth stone, I think. How many boxes do I have full of oh, all the way up to the top. Let's grab that one too. I should have dumped off that stuff in the composter. Five more stacks. Let's grab that. 5. Put you back in there. I'm not even sure that's enough for this farm, but I'm gonna need a ton of leaves, and I knew that was one thing I was gonna have to farm today. I'll worry about the dirt for my terraforming later, because that just gets so annoying. It won't take very long though, because I have a shovel that has like Unbreaking 3 and stuff on it. I can just go farm dirt from anywhere that nobody else is at, but that'll take me some time because I'll have to get my wings out, or my let's see, that's the, let's change that back. That there, grab the empty one. To grab me a, just make me a new pair of shears. Maybe not. I think I'm good on these guys. Yeah. And I do have one of the two of the mods I have on here are really useful. Or two of the data packs I use on here are very useful. One of them is to be able to turn wool blocks into string. It makes it easier for you to make on the realms. I have to send you an invite. So once you've got like Minecraft, got your own account, you just send me your in-game name, and then I can send you an invite to my realm. It's actually that easy. Mind you, I'll have to log out and send you an invite, but I mean, it's no big deal. Do I have, yeah, I do have shears in here. Make the huge jungle trees. That wasn't the one I was wanting though. I wanted the one that was like closer to the ground. That's okay. We can just, I guess, hack our way up there. Got an ender chest here. Let's just use this. Need to make one of these shears with like mending and unbreaking 3 on it, I think, because I found out that was a thing. I didn't even realize it or even think about being able to do that, but you can do that, so that's... Holy cow. Just hold it down. We've already broke it. Well, that did not pay off very well at all. Okay, so I'm gonna grab another pair of those shears out, and I think I'm gonna have to buy a book of mending and a book of unbreaking 3. Before we do that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just grab the tree slayer. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on this minecart system, even though I don't really use it that much anymore since I put that tree farming mod on here. I did not realize it would do all of the huge trees. That's great, actually. Wow. I thought it would only do the smaller ones. Okay then. That is awesome. Oh my goodness, that's gonna save so much time. And I don't even need the minecart system anymore. So we're just gonna turn that off. That is awesome. I didn't know it would do the big trees. Oh, that's so awesome. The timber mod. God, I love that one. That is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Alright, I'm gonna need the wood for chests and stuff too anyway, but I'm gonna store that inside my mansion there, so. Alright, so I need that. Let's go ahead and sleep real quick, and then we're gonna go inside. I'm gonna grab my emerald box. Actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab the emerald box now. It's in here. I need to go. I think the cheapest mending and unbreaking 3 are out here in the trader's post, but I'm gonna have to go upstairs and grab some books. So unbreaking 3 and mending, since they're a thing that can be put on these shears. See, I never even thought about being able to do that, but it does make sense that you can. You should be able to do that to basically anything. That's a tool anyway. And now, I mean, it makes it to where you basically need those for your hoes anyway, so. Because the hoe is going to be one of the main tools to use to farm stuff in the Nether now. Or at least some of the new blocks that they're coming out with. So I wonder which one's going to be more useful for the soul, not soul sand, but soul soil. I would guess that'd still be a shovel. Not exactly sure. Okay, 47. Still have 35 of them left. That's it. Fortune 3. Mending. I don't want your bookshelf, I want the mending. Thank you. Unbreaking 3, 18. Okay. so we'll do that real quick. We'll put all that, enchanting stuff on this guy. I'm going to store the sticks and wood in here too. The another things I'm going to have to make is the ladders, but that'll require a lot of sticks, and we'll use all the sticks that I get from farming all these trees to do that with. Oh, there's some more jungle leaves in here. Let's take those. And as a matter of fact, we don't... Well, I'll still need them. I'll still need my wings, so... Tree snippers. Alright, that makes sense. The other thing is, I think I could probably get away with putting on breaking 3 and mending on flint and steel, which flint and steel is going to be very important for the Nether now. It always has been, to be honest, but I've never thought about it being as important as it is. So yeah, that's definitely something I'm going to have to keep in mind as well. That was quick. Even with Unbreaking 3 though, that is crazy how fast it is wearing down. The only reason why I'm doing this with jungle trees only right now is because they seem, in my opinion, to give out the most leaves out of any of the trees. Well, once we're done with this section right here, I think we're just going to go ahead and fly down and start chopping the trees down. Oh, got the vines. Somehow I must have snapped some of the vines off. I know that's a thing that you can do. We got new straight up and down vines too, like just a singular vine that looks like a vine. There's no realm code. I have to invite you. That's how it works. This is my own personal paid-for realm. Okay, that didn't work for some reason. Well, that one's not going to cooperate. Neither is this one. Oh, it must be because, for some reason, it must have taken off the tops of them for some reason. Oh well, not much left to chop off there. Yeah, this is my own personal paid-for realm. There's no realm code. I have never even heard of a realm code. To me, that means that you've been hacking the game or making your own free version of the game, and I don't recommend that. Still gonna need quite a bit more leaves. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need like a full shulker box of leaves, so. At least I'll have plenty of logs to use for chests and stuff, because we're gonna need a lot of chests too. You know what, let's keep the vines in the decoration box, or the building design box. Another farm I'm going to be working on is a huge honey farm, so I can get more honey blocks a lot faster. So I've already got 10 beehives made. I just need to breed some more bees and get them going. Gonna have to heal that. Just cook some cactuses, I think, and then I think we'll heal both these things. I can't wait till the 1.16 update anyway, because then I don't have to take off my armor and completely strip my character down to being naked in order to heal things with other things that have mending on it, because that's the issue we've been having. Is if you have mending on your armor, it takes the experience and puts it into that, which just basically helps you grow levels. And when it should be helping to heal the other stuff that has the mending on it as well. But for some reason it hasn't been set up to do that like it's supposed to, so. Alright, lock the furnaces. Launch it. So yeah, I really can't wait for that to be fixed. So then perhaps I won't have to take off my armor anymore. That's one of the first things I'm going to test after we get the update. Because I want to see if that's fixed, because they said it's one of the things that is going to be fixed, so that's one thing that I guess everybody's been waiting for a long time to be fixed. Okay, that should be all of them. Okay. Alright. That's enough. Just throw this up here. This next trek should be enough to get me the last of the leaves I'm going to need. Then we can move on to something else. Hello, Kelso. I believe that's how that's pronounced. Oh, wow. Only one of them went up that high. Yep, I'm just getting stuff ready to redo my gold farm after I have to reset the Nether. When the other Nether update goes live on the 23rd. Which is in 2 days. I wonder what time it's going to go live, though. I need to look that up. Ooh. Rip. I didn't mean to fall off. Oh, you're from Brazil and using Google Translator? Subtitles should be translated if you know how to use subtitles on YouTube. Supposedly YouTube does that. I have it set up to where if it can, it will, but I don't know if it does it live. That's something I don't know if it does live or not. I know it's set up and it works on the videos. Okay. No! Rip! Fell off again. Well, just pick up all the stuff that's down here real quick. See where that gets us to. That feather falling forward is just godlike. Four more slots available. Let's sleep real quick and then I guess go up there and try to get some more leaves real quick. Accidentally got some more vines. Quick side note, vines is the way you get, I think I've misstated that in one of my videos, but in order to make the cobblestone with the mossy cobblestone or mossy bricks, anything with the mossy in it, you have to use the vines to get them to be that way, so in case anyone is like new to Minecraft is watching. That is something I can do today. I can actually rebuild my AFK fish farm. Before the update. I honestly don't think that there's going to be a serious like change to it. I think it's just going to be like a change to like what all you can get in certain like biomes from fishing, which would make sense to me. Makes more sense to me because they're getting rid of the squid and everything but the ocean biome, which makes total sense. The other thing is that makes sense is that you wouldn't have like bamboo and anything but a jungle biome as one of the things for fishing, which makes total sense as well. Yeah, I'm gonna hit Alt F4. Alt F4 closes the game, you dumbasses, alright? So just get off my chat, alright? I think I know a little bit about PC performance to know what Alt F4 does. You want to be ass clowns, go do it to somebody who doesn't know how to do things with computers and stuff. I work in administration for a living. I'll tell you what, Alt F4 your lives. Yes, I went there, I am that mean. Must be a bunch of like the butthurt demo players or something like that. I don't play demo no more. They couldn't pay me enough to come back to the game, to be honest. So if that's what you're here for, then go find someone else to watch. I'm sure there's plenty of Brazilian YouTubers that still do gameplay on the game. Since it seems like the Brazilians are more apt to pay money for that game. Okay. Alt F4 closes the game. Shut the hell up and get off my chat. Here, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and take care of this for you. How about that? Don't come in my chat and spam it with Alt F4 options, because Alt F4 closes out of the current game that you're in. You think I'm that thick, then please just delete yourselves from your life, because quite frankly that is just pathetic. If you don't have nothing else better to do than get in somebody's chat and just annoy the hell out of them, then don't even bother showing up in my chat. Kids these days need to come up with something better to do than getting somebody's chat on their live stream and try to get them to do things that they want them to do. Okay, should only need this one tree left. They're getting ready to update like completely the Nether, if you've ever been in the Nether before. So like in the Nether, we used to only have like netherrack bricks, lava, gravel, magma blocks. We're gonna get like I think it's like 32 new blocks added to the game, like entirely, and most of them are going to be in the Nether. We're going to get bastions in the Nether, and we're also going to have piglins and pigmen, which are not zombie pigmen, but regular pigmen. So there's a lot of new stuff coming out in this update, and it's on Tuesday, so I'm really psyched for it. So yeah, there's a lot of new stuff coming out. Let's just do this. Well, you can once you purchase the game, because that's the one thing you have to do. You have to purchase the game. If you try to do one of those free versions of the game, you won't be able to join my realm, because obviously you have to have the paid-for actual version of the game. There's too many people in the world that are trying to cheat and hack games, and I don't support that. Unfortunately, I have to pay for everything in my real life, so I don't see why anybody else should get a free pass either. So may not be fair, but guess what? Life ain't fair. So yeah, you can join my realm once you've got the paid-for version, and you just got to give me your in-game name, and then I can send you an invite. Just remember, it's got to be Java Edition, because Bedrock Edition is a completely different edition, which it can be played on PC and consoles, is what the big difference is between Java and Bedrock. I don't like Bedrock because most of the things that I design, like machines with redstone that I design on Java, they actually work, but on Bedrock they don't. So okay, this thing is starting to get really badly hurt. Okay. Alright, I actually jumped instead of flying, but that's okay. Now it's not going to work. Let's grab all these leaf blocks. Well, that ain't gonna work, so let's just do the old-fashioned thing. Replace the block and then climb back up. That's not what I wanted it to do. I'm gonna sleep again real quick. Do the stair-step method for the blocks, for the tree blocks. I don't know why it decided not to work that time when I tried to farm it. Guessing there's something that's interfering with it at some point in time, or maybe it just doesn't have any leaves at the top, and that's why it's not working. That's probably why it is. Probably have to leave some leaves in order for it to auto-farm those. With the timber mod. I don't know, I'll have to look at that. I didn't even realize you could actually do the 4 wide trees with it. I thought that was not a thing. Yeah, I don't blame you. I've been there. That's what I've had to do in order to buy most of the early games of like my Pokemon games and stuff like that. When I was like 10 years old or younger, I had to do chores for my parents in order to get an allowance. It's too bad that most kids don't understand that these days. You must have some pretty good parents. They're just like mine. You want something, you have to ask them what you have to do in order to get it. And that's life. And that's what I've had to do for several ones of my games. When I was too young to get a job, I had to ask my parents if there was some chores or extra things around the house I could do or the farm I could do that I could get some money from so that I could buy something that I wanted. But yep. Okay, that should be enough leaves. Anything extra I'll just put in the jungle box. Yeah, if I'm no longer streaming when you, if you do get the game, if you haven't, you might want to join the Discord. I know it's streaming up there, but if you need me to share a link, I will. But that way you can contact me and tell me what your in-game name is, and then I can just do the invite sometime. Because I plan on playing this for a while today, because I got a lot of stuff I've got to gather for these projects. So like I got these 2 farms all set up and ready to go. I'm going to build those and record myself for videos for those, most likely. This is just so I can rebuild the gold farm, which is already a thing right now, but once we do the Nether reset, I'm pretty sure that everything on the roof of the Nether will also disappear as well. I should have put those in that box out there. Didn't think about that. Okay, store these in the bottom. Yeah, just let me know if you need me to share the link in the chat, and I will. It's no big deal. Just copy and paste from Discord itself. Alright, I need to close that door too. I'll just put them in there damaged right now. I'll just have to heal them some other time. But I think that will be enough leaves. I'm going to need another shulker box to fill with probably, I think I need, is it 6 golems? I think it's 6 golems. Pretty sure I need 6 golems, which means 6 pumpkins and yeah. There you go. If you join now, you might not be able to get in some of the chats, but I'll give you the options later when I get free time to be on there. I'm not gonna do it right now while I'm streaming, but okay. So I need 4, 3, Yeah, 4 blocks per golem, so 6 times 4 is 24. And I'll need 6 pumpkins. Name tags. I'm gonna need name tags too. I think I got some inside though. For the golems, but for the because you have to get zombie pigments on the outside that won't like kill themselves when you activate the gold farm. Like you shoot one of them with a bow and arrow, and then they'll all come to the section that you want them to, where they'll jump into the hole that has the mine carts in it. And once it reaches that 24 limit, it will they'll start suffocating the extra ones that jump in there, and then that's just basically how they kill themselves, and then you get all the gold and rotten flesh, all their gold weapons and stuff like that they drop. But we're gonna have to change the design a little bit, because we're also not just gonna have zombie pigments that spawn out there. You're gonna have regular pigments that spawn out there, and you want them to just fall to their death or whatever. So yeah, so I have to change the design a little bit with some leaves and stuff. And probably trapdoor. I think trapdoors is the other thing, but I think I'll worry about that whenever I'm... Okay, there's the name tags. Let's just let's take 6. I think there's going to be 6 and 6 if I remember right. So iron golems are 6, and then I think there's 6 of these guys. Gonna need slabs, gonna need trapdoors, gonna need chests. The best bet might be just to make a crafting table to put in there, and then put a bunch of logs and stuff. So let's just do that real quick. Gonna need hoppers. So let's go grab some stacks of iron. Trying to think of what else I'm gonna need. I think it's just the trapdoors that I'm gonna need, but I can use the wood that I've got in there to make the trapdoors with, so that's no big deal. Let's grab 3 stacks of iron ingots. And then I believe that's it for the gold farm. I believe so. I'm gonna go in there and look, because it's been so long since we made it, so I can't remember exactly what all it needs. But I know I'm gonna need trapdoors for the new locations of regular pigments that are gonna spawn in there, because we're gonna have zombie pigments that spawn, and we're gonna have regular pigments that spawn. So. Got the heads thing activated too. We're gonna need ladders too, but I got sticks there, so I think I'll just make a whole bunch. I think it was... Let's see. I'm pretty sure this goes all the way up to the top, and the roof of the Nether is like 127, so 127... And the... So it's going to be 128 actually. So I'll get up here and we'll see exactly how many of the ladders I'm going to need. Somebody left the trap door open. Probably Rusty. So this is... Whoa! There's a lot of experience stuck in there. Okay, it is looking at block 245. So 245. $117, so I need 117 ladders. Probably just make 2 stacks of ladders just to be good with that. And then I need trapdoor for this. I'm going to need mine carts for there. So that's the other thing we need. We need mine carts. We need regular mine carts because there's 24 mine carts in there. But I'll worry about placing them, I think, once we're done making the outskirts of this, which literally all I need is steps and then that. Okay, what happened in that? Oh, maybe that is how it's supposed to be set up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's 4 golems. There's only 4 golems, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's only 4 and 4. Okay, so I can actually take some of those out. Actually, I'll leave those in there, just in case. You never know when something's going to go wrong. And we might actually make more than 3 floors this time, too. That'll increase the yield of experience and gold and everything. There's an easier gold farm to make, too, with using turtle eggs, but I've never actually farmed turtle eggs. That might be something I might do sometime in another world or something, but I'm not close to an ocean biome, and I don't want to just go to an ocean biome that's like next to Rust's space or something and steal his turtles or whatever. But yeah, this shows you exactly how many leaves. I mean, we need a lot of leaf blocks and a lot of chests, a lot of hoppers. We're actually going to need a lot of those crafting tables too, because you use those to put all the nuggets together to form gold ingots, and then form gold blocks, so you can carry more in one shulker box. Because it literally, rotten flesh takes up the most space, and so do the swords, the gold swords, because they drop a lot of those. So one decent thing about this gold farm. Yeah, we're standing on 128, so... Well, 127 is what we're actually standing on, but whatever. The other thing is that I know that they are supposed to have fixed in the 1.16 update, and that is the portals will no longer spawn the pigments, and zombie pigments will no longer spawn in the overworld, because they're not supposed to spawn in the overworld anyway. So that'll be a big help to a lot of the issues I've been having with them on that farm. They just seem to like spawn from the portal, and I'd have a whole like thousands of them in here. After somebody's been using the gold farm, there'd be like thousands of them spawned in here, just doing nothing except wasting space. So I hope that's a legit thing where it's fixed and I don't have to worry about that anymore. Alright, so what's the other things I need to do besides farming for... dirt? Got that farm set up. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to get the iron farm set up, so let's go through here. The name tags. We only need 4. Let's do that. So torches and pumpkin seeds. So I'm gonna need like 4 shulker boxes because I'm gonna be making 4 different iron farms. I mean, they're not really different, they're the same, it's just there's one of the trap doors we can use. I am going to need more glass. I'm going to need a lot more glass, so I'm going to have to actually farm a lot more glass because I need glass for a lot of projects coming up, so that might be something we can do too. I think it's the most chill thing about Minecraft is you can just start preparing for big projects and it's so relaxing and stuff. Okay, so 10, 20, so I'm gonna have to like quadruple everything here, so 20 hoppers, 40 chests, 12 beds. Okay, so this might take a little while. I don't know exactly, that's only 14. I'm gonna need a lot more wood. I think I still have all that wood out there. Let's actually go out there towards the farm. I'm pretty sure I've got a whole bunch of wood still out in that chest out there, which I haven't used. There's no point in farming more trees until we use up all the wood. Like the reason why I was still farming all the jungle wood was because I knew I was going to need it for making chests and trapdoors anyway, so it was a win-win for that build. There's all my bamboo scaffolding, which is going to come in handy for these farms coming up. There's some. All right, so let's do this. Do that. Alright, so that's 48 chests. I don't need 48 chests, do I? Oh yes I do. I'm gonna need 20 chests to make the 20 hoppers. Then I'm gonna need 40 regular chests just for that, so I'm gonna need a whole bunch more. Wrong one. I'm also gonna need trapdoors, so there's that too. So 40 chests, which is actually going to be equivalent to 60 chests needed. Alright, so let's just go ahead and make 64. We'll have 4 extra chests, which we can just use for something else later. Trapdoor. That's iron trapdoor. Where's the regular trapdoor? Oh, that's because I did that. Alright, so we need... How many of the regular trapdoors? 4? So we'll just have 5 trapdoors with an extra one. So unfortunately that trapdoor is just going to have to go back. I need 12 beds, so I got plenty of that for that. Plenty of wood for that. That reminds me, I need to check on my wool farms. They're probably really full again. Anybody needs wool, definitely just come out here and grab this crap because I have way too much wool. Next time I build a world, I'm just gonna grab one sheep, make one wool farm, and once it runs out of scissors, I think I'm just gonna leave it be because I've got enough to make like crap tons of stuff for like weeks upon weeks. So for 12 beds. It's 3 and 3 for each one. So 9 times 4. It's 36. Nah, I could have put the trapdoors in here too. The trapdoor, the regular trapdoor is for the zombie. Prevents it from falling down in the little hole that the iron and poppies fall down in the iron farm. I'm gonna have to grab me some iron so I can make some. Just 4 beds. It's just 3 apiece for each farm. Barrels. I think I still have some slabs. Yes, I do. I need 12 barrels. So I'm gonna make 7. Can use an extra barrel. I'm gonna need glass for those daylight detectors too. That's gonna be a... I think it's 3 glass, 3 wood. Can't remember. That's a good thing about doing projects though. You start reminding yourself about some of these things too. What do you mean? What do you get if you donate? You can get, if you're a Patreon, you can get free early access to videos before they even launch, like on YouTube. That's about all I do. I'm still working with YouTube on getting merchandise to be available on here for people to like get So like the merchandise would be purchasable. I actually make the merchandise myself. At least I would anyway. But I'm working on that right now. But other than that, I've just broke 1,000 subscribers for like the second time ever on YouTube, because the first time was probably easier just because back then, I mean, that was before COPPA rulings and stuff like that. But yeah. Oh, if you super chat, there's no benefits really to super chat except to just support me and support YouTube. That's why I suggest using like Patreon for most of your favorite YouTubers and stuff, because all the funds will actually go to that YouTuber, whereas super chat, half of it, actually over half of it, like 60% of it goes to YouTube. The other 40% possibly goes to me, and that depends on if YouTube wants to actually let me have it or not. So I mean, yeah, the only benefits to super chat is basically for YouTube. I'm just going to be honest about that. But I mean, it helps get my channel out there, I guess, for people to see it more. Apparently, according to them, that's what it does. But other than that, I mean, most of the funds from super chat just goes to YouTube. So there really is no benefits to it except to just donate to YouTube and me. That's what keeps them going. And then the advertisements, basically, they take 70% of the revenue from advertisements, and I get like 30% of it, if even that, and it's not very much. It's literally like probably like for 10,000 views a day, I maybe get like 60 cents out of it all. So I don't do this for money, trust me. This is just completely for like my hobby. Okay, so oh yeah. No, I was close. It's 3, so slabs. And then 3 glass, 3 of that. So yeah, that's no big deal. So I'm gonna need 3 of those. Basically, they added, I think they honestly just added super chat as some way for people to like be heard over others whenever there's too many people in chat. I don't have that issue right now, so I mean, that's basically all it is. It's just so you can like get a big colorful background on your chat, and it'll stick the chat out for me as the YouTuber or the content creator, so I can acknowledge you and what you're asking or wanting to say. But that's pretty much it. There's really no super beneficial benefit to super chat and super stickers other than that. It's just a thing. But yeah, definitely I would only like look at merchandise and maybe Patreon for like your favorite YouTubers for sure, because most of the money from those will actually go to your YouTuber, and same with Twitch. Twitch is the same way. They get so much money out of each donation that you donate during the chat. And the only way that your Twitch streamer is actually going to get most of your money is if you do like the Patreon aspect, or if you do their merchandise aspect. Like some people like me, we use Stream Elements, and that's how we can get like donations without having to worry about somebody taking money out of them. So Stream Elements is another option. I'm still working on that to get that set up, but there's really no point right now because I'm not really doing this for money. So because I have my own personal job and I do that for money, so this right here is just aesthetics for me, basically. And I need the 679. I think I might actually have 9 glass. So I might actually get away with making the detectors, but I'm gonna still need more glass for everything else. So I am going to have to go farm some more sand to get more glass, and there we go. 1 detector. Wait a minute, I need 1 more detector. I'm shortchanging myself here. Because I have 4 farms that I want to build. 4 iron farms. So I need 3 more glass. And then we're done with that. I'm also going to need to make a lot of signs. I might work on that later because this is going to take forever. Hi, Kelso. Welcome back. Let's put that in there. Really not gonna need any more slabs. I have to go make these into hoppers before I forget about them. Gonna need some more observers and stuff like that. Man, there's a lot of stuff to make yet for all these farms I got planned coming up. Oh, thanks. The resource or texture pack that I'm using is called Pure BD Craft. You can download it for free for Minecraft Java, but you have to pay for it on Minecraft Bedrock, which is why another reason why I don't like Minecraft Bedrock. Just in case you're wondering. There is an option to donate to them, which I would recommend. I did donate like $5, so I do recommend that if you support their hard work, because they do put a lot of work into this. They actually do have this updated for 1.16 as well, so I'm gonna have to download that and put that in my resource texture packs coming up here when the update goes live on Tuesday. So I'll have to do that as well, because they're gonna have all the new blocks in there and everything. So they really do keep Pure BD Craft up to date, which is really nice. It's another nice option for them. Most of the resource and texture packs that I liked, they haven't really updated their stuff. I mean, some of the vanilla ones actually are pretty good at it, but you don't find the ones like this one right here that is kind of cartoonish, which I kind of like. I mean, don't get me wrong, the vanilla game is nice, but oops. The vanilla Minecraft graphics are pretty nice, but they're also kind of outdated, I feel. So I know there's some that out there like I can't remember the name of it. I think it's like Pure Vanilla, something like that. It's a resource texture pack as well, and it makes the water look clearer and stuff. But I just like the cartoony look, because I don't know why, but Minecraft just kind of reminds me of like a cartoony like world. So, and it's not really real. So I mean, it's just a game, right? But I do like the textures it adds to like smooth stone and stuff, so you get all the cracks and stuff that smooth stone doesn't normally have. So we don't have cracked smooth stone, but with the cartoony look, it makes everything look kind of more realistic, I feel, and castles look kind of cartoonist like. So I really like it. All right, so I got the hoppers done. Do I have any repeaters and stuff left? I don't know. I might be using the last of my redstone, which is also a good thing. That means I have to do more mining. Alright, so each one of these needs 5 redstone dust as well. So. But yeah, I've really enjoyed Minecraft ever since I picked it up. I wish I would have picked it up in 2009 when it first came out. I keep saying that, but I mean, there's you can do whatever you want in this game. You can create whatever you want too. It's really nice. And the redstone capabilities in Java Edition are just crazy insane at what you can come up with. Bedrock, unfortunately, not everything works that works in Java, so it's hard to find people that actually do things to like make things work for the Bedrock Edition. Just being completely honest, but most people stay away from Bedrock just because it's basically Microsoft's version of Minecraft, and Microsoft is just in it for the money, so they basically just want you to purchase like everything. With Mahjong's version, oh, you're bad at redstone? I wasn't too good at it either. I've constantly had to watch videos on how to create things with redstone, and then if you create your own creative single-player map, you can experiment with the redstone and not have to worry about it. As long as you get used to making backup save files and stuff, you'll be golden with it, so it's really no big deal. Repeaters and comparators. Do we have any in here? No. I'm trying to think, but I think I'm going to need 4 observers. I know that, so... There's that. That's going to be for the daylight detector. Okay, so... And that's why my brother and I decided we need to make a Cobblestone Generator, but we're going to make an automatic one. We're both basically running out of cobblestone because we only use our Silk Touch pickaxes for everything now, which makes it easier for us to bring blocks back home, and then we can farm them with our Fortune 3 pickaxes. Because it's just smarter to do it that way, I feel. Because if you die and you lose your Silk Touch, it's not that bad. Whereas compared to if you had a Fortune 3, I mean, mind you, I have a villager trading post where we can get all the enchantments and stuff pretty easily, but still, I'd rather just lose my Silk Touch than lose my Fortune 3 pickaxe. So I need 2 times 4 is 8. What did I run out of? Oh, redstone dust. Okay. There's 8. And I need 8. 8 and 8, really? Yep, I guess so. Perfect, didn't run out of everything. So it's 2 for each one. Yeah, but don't feel bad about the redstone aspect. I think it's a concern for a lot of people. Those are my trap chests. I want to leave them in there. And we need 2 of these per box as well, so might as well just do both. Oh, I forgot to make the iron trapdoors. Rip. I'm gonna have to go back out and grab some more iron to do that. What I'm setting up for right now, in case you just joined, is that 1.16 releases on Tuesday. I'm getting prepped for all the farms that I want to build. So these right here are just all going to be iron farms like I have out here, which I'm about to go to in just a minute. So I have a miniature iron farm out here. I'm going to make 4 of them. in a certain area, and then I'm going to make a new villager trading district just for the iron farms inside of this Blackstone gold castle that I have planned to build. Alright, so I gotta make 4 trapdoors, 4 iron trapdoors. So that'd be 16. Let's make sure I don't need. I am gonna need lanterns. Let's go back in here and make sure I don't have any of those. It's gonna take iron nuggets to make those, and some torches. So 2 times 4 is 8, so I need 8 torches. Let's go ahead and put all these back. I don't remember where I placed those iron nuggets. I think maybe they're in here, if I have any left. I don't see any. Guess I don't have any. No. Okay, I'll have to make those. Got the trapdoors, I got the iron trapdoors. So I just need the 2 lanterns per farm. Fence. So I'm about to make some fence too. Then I gotta gather some blocks, but I'll worry about that in just a minute. I think for the blocks and the fence, I'm gonna use the new blocks. I think that'd be really cool to make it all like blackstone and stuff. So I think I'll wait till the new blocks come out before I start getting the blocks, but because I have an idea for making a generator and stuff. For that, so that'll be pretty cool, I think. Didn't have enough. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and make 9 lanterns. It's okay, I'm sure we'll find it someplace. I actually probably should just have made the new lanterns too, because we're going to have blue fire lanterns, blue fire torches, and blue fire campfires. And blue fire in general on certain types of blocks. I can't remember which block it is that you can light that turns blue. And which... But I really like those. Those look really awesome. Okay, so let's put that down there. So I think I'll worry about the blocks later. I am going to have to farm some more sand for glass though, because I need a stack of glass for each one of these. That shouldn't take too long though. I need 4 signs for each one, 4 fences. The fences will be made out of blocks. Bucket of lava and a bucket of water per one. So I got 4, I'm sure I got 4 buckets of lava. That's something I did gather a lot of. All these buckets of lava from underneath that end portal. Just place these in here, that way I don't have to worry about farming that. The water will be easy. I've got a water bucket on me. I'll just form a infinite water source somewhere. Yeah. Yep, we are live. Okay, I don't have enough to make any more signs, do I? Four is 8. Wait. 4 signs? Yeah, it's 4 signs, so 4 times 4 is 16. So there's 15, and I got the 16th one and stored inside there, so over here. It's better to do for me to do this now, this weekend, before the update on Tuesday, because once I get off work, it's going to be kind of hard to gather all this stuff, because I'll just get so upset that I had to waste my day to gather all these items then, when I could have done it on the weekend. Oh, excuse me. So, next thing is... Where's the fence, then the bucket of water, don't have to worry about that. 100 stairs, I'm going to worry about the stairs with the blocks. The slabs will be the blocks too. Gotta have 137 blocks, which is 3 stacks for each one. Like I said, I'm going to worry about the blocks later. So the next thing is the zombie tag. I need 4 name tags, 1 for each one for the zombies. And then we gotta go get a stack of sand for each box, or stack of glass I should say. And then that'll be it for the 4 iron farms. We're still going to need a lot of glass, so we'll go farm for that. Let's just leave. No, you know what? Let's just go ahead and take one with us. It'll save us some time. Just fly out to the desert, get us some sand. Yeah, I plan on redoing my concrete factory. I'm going to make it look like an actual concrete factory, and then I plan on redoing my shop in the shopping district to make it look like a more like a shop instead of like a rainbow, if you will. Let's just go over here and start farming some of this down. I think that'll be great. Oh wait, that's where the pillager tower is. Nope, we're not going over there. I think this would be a good spot, right here. Okay. Just gonna farm as much sand as I can for that shulker box. Just fill up that shulker box. Yeah, I live in the US. Sometimes it's a blessing and sometimes it's a curse to live in the United States. I was just going to farm that mountain over there, but it's going to be sandstone underneath of it, like all the rest of them. Kind of wish the sand dunes were just made of sand, you know? But seems like Minecraft's designed to make sandstone underneath the sand dunes, so I don't know if that's how the desert actually works. I don't live near a desert, so I don't know. I can't test that theory, but I assume that's how it works then, in the desert. Is anybody in an area that's going to experience the sands from the Sahara? Like, I don't think it matters where we are in the United States. I think it's going to hit us, even just a little bit, slightly. I live in the heartland of America, so, and I know we've already been warned that it's going to be coming in our direction as well, so pretty neat. Just go over this way and just start taking it all down, I guess. Holy cow. Guess I'll get a lot of cactuses I can store in my cactus farm now. I don't know why, it's just so satisfying to farm blocks, especially like dirt and sand blocks, but just like mining, period, in like Minecraft is just so relaxing and satisfying. Guess we'll just go over this way until we start finding sandstone again. There's some sandstone. You know, the last time I played Minecraft on one of my live streams, I built that crop storage building. Maybe if I don't have all my projects done this week after the update, I'll do a live stream of me building some buildings. I plan on doing the castle for sure, because that's going to take a while anyway. I'm going to have to rebuild the gold farm to get more gold. I'm sure I'm going to need way more gold for that. And the pyramid game, which I plan on building in here so that people can try out the maze that I'm going to have inside of it to get to a treasure vault if they can survive the maze. They can get a shulker box full of emerald blocks with notch apples. That's the enchanted golden apples. A stack of them, so 64 of them. And then there's the other box that'll be in the treasure room, which is going to be full of diamond enchanted gear. tools, most of them, and then it'll have an elytra, some books to go with the emerald blocks, so that you can purchase things from the villagers in the trading post. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty big deal, I think, for that game that I'm gonna have in that pyramid. I still have to make a design of it in my creative world, so that way I can make sure I get the dimensions correct. I'd hate to start building a pyramid and its dimensions are wrong. Yeah, for the most part, my realms server is pretty chill. Everybody just goes off into their own biome, builds their own base. Of course, they're more than welcome to teleport to my, because I do have teleports, and I will build teleports at your base once you've got your location set up and you tell me where you want your teleportal at. I can give you a teleportal that'll teleport you to the shopping district, which is on a mushroom biome, so you don't have to worry about mobs spawning in your shops or anything and killing anyone. So it's one of the bonuses of doing that. And then I'll build you a teleportal back to your base, so that way you can get to your base more easily. My brother and I both have the options to do that. We both actually share ownership of our realms. He has his own realms account and I have mine, so... But you can make your own shop in the shopping district. You can do basically whatever you want in your base area. The only rule that I have is just don't steal from anybody. You can do IOUs in the shops, obviously, but that's basically you make your own rules for your shop. Just straight up, you just make your own rules for that. Just one more block. Perfect. Back to base, and then we can just put all this sand into the super smelter upstairs. I forgot to put them sticks down in there. Yeah. Funny thing is, this is supposed to be like a one-tick farm, but I haven't even had to turn it on. It just grew all those cactuses from being AFK. So that's actually a pretty decent AFK farm too. A cactus farm. And there's only 3 of them there, only 3 cactuses there, but basically the hopper mine carts being stuffed underneath of those cactuses prevents the cactus from, if it falls down on top of the cactus, it just sucks it right down in, so you don't have to worry about it being destroyed by the cactus itself, which is in itself funny, because normally the cactus would destroy itself if it fell on itself, but with the hopper minecarts being underneath the cactuses directly in the sand, it actually saves the cactus, which is pretty neat. I never even realized that until after I'd built the farm. Oh. Off goes the bamboo. So I love this super smelter. This is the first one of its kind that I've built where it's automatically just connected straight up to bamboo to feed it. So I don't have to ever farm for fuel for it. It just feeds itself with the fuel. And bamboo grows so fast, you'll never run out of it. So I'm to the point where it's already overflowing with bamboo, and once I've used it, even with all these sand blocks, it'll still be completely full, basically. Because it'll farm itself, it'll farm some more bamboo again, eventually as well. So, all right, go ahead and lock it because I want to heal my stuff too while I'm here. So yeah, I really love this super smelter. It's based off of several different designs, though, and Mumbo Jumbo is being one of them. Like the flying machine is definitely a Mumbo Jumbo thing, but the signal and the super strong signal strength for sending off the hopper minecarts down below, that is my own design. I didn't see anybody else that used that. Like, it's always going to send like a double signal to this piston, no matter what you do, so it's always going to shove that power block down and then pick it back up with the sticky piston. So it just only made sense to me to just use that kind of setup as a vertical send-off, because it's strong enough to send off, what is it, 15 or is it 12? 3, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's only 12, but I could probably send off 15 minecarts with that system. It's so strong of a signal. And with the target blocks we're getting in the game now, with the 1.16 updates, I'm kind of curious at how tall of a vertical signal we can actually send off. So I'm going to have to experiment with that some more as well. I think that'll be interesting to see exactly how many, because it's completely new to see vertical signals like that, so. But I think it's going to unlock a lot of new capabilities that weren't available to us in the game, redstone-wise. Oh, that was lag. I think the sugarcane farm just went off. And literally with this system I can heal all my tools, my armors, stuff like that with it while waiting for the stuff to cook. I can also use my villager trading posts with the farmers. I can trade crops to them to heal my stuff, or iron ingots, which is what I plan on doing in the future because it's so much easier. But I'm also going to make a villager zombie maker, basically. So like a zombie's going to have a gold or diamond sword to attack the villagers with that I send through the system, and basically turn them into zombies, and then we're going to heal them and get our trades down to where it's just one emerald or one ingot, so one iron ingot for one emerald, which is very cheap. So to make that a big money maker over there. Makes the villager breeder worth keeping as well. And I've never designed one of those, so I'm going to practice with it on here, so that's pretty much how that's going to go. Let's see how many more of these I got to go in there. I think it's about done with the sand, maybe not. it's not. We're just going to collect all this in here. I think this is going to be good enough for the shovel. Don't worry about healing it the rest of the way some other time. Yeah, it's still putting more in. So honey blocks. So far I've got basically 2 3/4 stack, but I've got 10 more beehives made. Yeah, so I need to start breeding some bees so I can fill them up and then break them down with the Silk Touch pickaxe and create a larger honey farm, because honey blocks and slime blocks are going to be a mainstay in the game now, since it makes the easiest, like, it's the easiest way to make sliding doors, if you will, like huge sliding doors. Okay, I think it's empty now. It didn't take very long, actually. Yep. Alright, well that's smelting everything. We're going to go ahead and get rid of this green dye. Throw it in the garbage disposal. I really don't need that much green dye. I've made so much with that thing just to heal my stuff before I got the villager trading post going, that my concrete farm is just full of green dye. Oh man, we got more villagers out here again. Yeah, if you didn't notice, I've had to kill a few because there was too many in here. So I put their heads on the posts of the fence. I'm getting more carrots out of there. Yeah, before I even knew this was a thing, like the villager breeder, my game was so hard. It was so hard to play, just because you basically have to use a not a crafting table, but a enchanting table. And enchanting tables, I mean, it takes so much experience to use them. You have to have like 30 levels, and then it uses 2 or 3 levels to give you the top tier enchantment. So much easier to just use a villager breeder to get a bunch of villagers, give them certain jobs like librarians, so you can get certain books, and then just buy the enchanted books from them, and then use the enchanted books at an amble. It's so much easier and more efficient. And if you have a gold farm, as you can see, I got 482 levels left from that gold farm because I used all the rest of them to make certain items for the pyramid later on. But yeah, it's ridiculous how many levels you can make off of that gold farm up there. But yeah. I don't know. I might actually do. I might actually do a raid before we end the stream today, because I'd like to have some decent prices on certain things. Like, I know I'm gonna need mending and some other things for the hoe. I'm also gonna need well, I'm just gonna have to get some more dirt too somewhere, but I'm gonna have to figure that out on my own. I'll figure that out in my free time. Dirt. The one thing I never thought I'd run out of. Dirt. And then I'm gonna have to destroy all that village over there, because I plan on making that entire area over here this new Blackstone castle with the gold striping and stuff. I don't know, maybe we should just do a raid. I'll raid him for this. I do like my flower farms too. That was something I'm very proud of. I can't believe I just figured that out with the redstone clock and all that stuff. Atlan down there, I think after the 1.16 update, we're going to have to get rid of him. Like, we're either going to have to kill him or give him to Rusty, my brother Rusty, to do whatever he wants with out in the ocean, because squid won't spawn in river biomes anymore after the 1.16 update, which is actually great. They're supposed to only spawn in the ocean. But we can still make ink sacs on my realm, because we'll be able to use charcoal and coal. So two things of charcoal and 2 things of coal to form 2 ink sacs, if you will. So like, I got 2 charcoal here, 2 coal. I go over to the crafting table, and it shows up in your recipes even. So ink sacs, you literally place them in there any way you want to. You can even do this, and it'll give you 2 ink sacs. So that's an easier way for us to get black dye. So you don't have to go to an ocean biome to find that. So that's one of the mods I've put on the game, in case anybody was curious about that, because it was getting ridiculous having to wait for Atlan. And once I figured out how to do the data packs thing and the mods thing, with my brother's help, shout out to Rust on that. So Atlan's probably farmed a crap ton of ink sacs, and I haven't even done anything with them, but I'll probably take them all out of his little storage here. Hi RG. Yeah, so he's almost full, so I'm going to turn all that into black dye most likely, and then just turn him over to my brother for something, because we built a river. So if anybody was wondering, they can get some villagers and take them in a boat for my villager breeder, and take them down this river that goes all the way out to the ocean area that's in the middle of like all the biomes that we have here. But yeah, so I'm gonna have a lot of black dye, which I'm gonna need anyway for the concrete farm that I have. But I'm rebuilding that concrete farm. I'm going to completely revamp that, redesign it. Because the one with the 0-tick pistons is just ticking me off. If you were watching the last live stream, that is exactly what I have to deal with on the 0-tick pistons all the time. I don't know why, but they lag out on realms. They never work properly on realms. I don't know. I've just always had that issue with them. So I'm just so glad that they're actually getting rid of them anyway. 1-tick machines are so much better anyway, in my opinion. But yeah, they're going to be getting rid of all the 0-tick stuff, which I definitely support. Alright, while we're waiting for the rest of this glass, I'm going to go ahead and start a raid, because I haven't done one in a long time. I think... let's use this. We're going to use our infinity bow, because the mending one just has mending and breaking 3 and power 5. This has power 5, infinity, punch 2, flame, breaking 3. And sometimes I've been getting mob heads from it too, so... let's just replace that with this. So we're going to go ahead and start a raid now. Pick a fight. Since the raid tower is just like right next door to us, makes it super easy. So right over here. So just land up on top of their little tower here. I gotta find one that has the flag, and then take the flag from him. Is there any of you guys that has a flag? Any of you? No? Might be better to sleep first. If it'll let us sleep up here. Oh, that's so funny. That is funny. Yeah, so I'm not seeing one with a flag on him. They are not too happy though. They see me. I know they do. Missed. He just like spawned out there. Oh man, we're gonna have so many of these guys, but none of them with a flag. Oh, look at them all. They're right down below me. Oh! Alright, so let's just use the sword. Look at them all. Oof. That's a lot of arrows. Hope you guys have friendly fire. This is why I like the golden apples too. They're shooting each other. There's so many of them, they're shooting each other too. Let's try to like cut them down to like just one row here. Yeah. There's one with a flag. That's what we're looking for. I think he just dropped it too. There we go. Oh, we got a hit. That's what we were after, was the flag. So let's just take off. Get out of here. Alright, then once we get over to my base, it'll start a raid. Okay, now we need to switch out for this. Man, look at all them arrows. Look at all them arrows. I once was an adventurer like you, and then I took an arrow to the knee. I think I took an arrow everywhere. Okay. So all the dudes in village here freaking out. Looks like I just got that one guy. Where's the rest of these guys at? Guy looks a little lost. Come here. Oh, that was almost a perfect shot, except he moved. And he's just playing with me now. Oh, there's somebody inside. Oh my goodness. I just seen him. He's inside. Well, that's why we put fence gates up around this place, so that way they can't get inside the trading post. Okay, so we killed him. Okay, where are the rest of these guys? Oh, there's one. There's two of them. Wow, he reloads fast. Not fast enough. Oh, they're picking up their own flag now. There, dropped another head. Alright, so that one that was left down there, I think, is the one we have left, so. Let's go see if that's the case, and then we'll go back inside. But I'm pretty sure that, yeah, that's him. I should be able to dodge that. Or not. Okay. Go back inside here. Quick, 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 quick. There's the horn. I'm waiting for the Ravagers. Now we have a chance for them to spawn inside here or outside. Just depends on how the game wants to deal with it. Okay, so looks like we just got more pillagers? Is that it? Just pillagers? Well, the rounds will vary, so... Okay, there's one. I like it better when they come from the other side, if I'm being honest. Oh, there we go. There's a Vindicator. There's two Vindicators. That was a one shot to a Vindicator. Did anybody else see that? Oh my goodness. Hi, Thomas. Okay, we're just gonna drop down here. Okay, where'd the little guy go? That's weird. Can you spam? No. remove you from chat. Well, that was it. Okay, so there's a Ravager. Okay, fine. I'll remove you from chat. That's no problem. I don't have any problems doing that. Look, I'm not here for kids to have a good time in my chat. That's it. I don't do that. You can act mature or just not. So it's up to you. Completely your choice. No big deal. It's not like I come to your house and say F, 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 F all day in front of your house or something. If you're not going to do it in real life, then don't do it on chat. You wouldn't like it done to you, don't do it to me. Just that simple. Okay, the Ravager fell down there too? Surprised there's nobody riding the Ravager. Was that victory? Wow. That's the shortest raid in like the history of my world, I think. I was gonna say, it's kind of random. It's very random about how many times how many different rounds you'll have and stuff. So another thing I'm gonna have to do now is just go through and make sure that all my villagers are still in their little slots. Because last time, but I think it was just because I left. Last time I had an issue where some of my villagers escaped from their little prisons with their beds and stuff. So. Alright, I think we'll just take some pumpkins up there and see if I can't get some pretty good trades for them. Alright, so let's do this. Trade out all my stuff here. Eventually, I'm going to make a wall for these mob heads and stuff. I've already got a flag wall going, or a banner wall. Oops. So let's go out to Yeah, I don't think any of them escaped this time, just because I was actually stayed here for the whole raid. I think last time was just because it screwed up a lot of things because I brought back the ominous thing, and then you don't have pumpkins. You do. Okay. You don't. This is why I want to build like the huge pumpkin and melon farms out here though, because I can get emeralds like super efficiently and fast from having those going. And you can build those as high as you want vertically. You don't have pumpkins. Do you? Yes. Could literally go out there and grab all my carrots too and sell them for a lot now. Oh, one of them gave me a free cookie. Yeah, sometimes they'll throw free stuff at you. Make sure they're all just in their normal spots. Looks like they are. Alright, so we got a stack and a half basically of emeralds, which is really nice. So I'm gonna store them in my emerald box most likely. I'm not gonna buy anything extra until after the update, I think. Because I know after the update we'll be able to get soul speed, which is going to be a really cool, neat thing, I think. I think we'll be building making boots that have soul speed on them, soul speed 3. I can see that being a thing now, besides the boats and the water system for travel, which you could actually literally just let your character sit in a boat and automatically be launched somewhere. And go off and get yourself something to drink. And then come back and your character's already at where you were wanting to travel to, so that's kind of convenient. But with the soul sands or soul speed stuff, I think we'll be able to come up with creative designs for like traveling faster in between our own buildings and stuff. So you just literally have a different pair of boots for where you put on for your extra speed instead of having to waste a beacon for increased speed and stuff. Let's store the extra pumpkins I got, and then we're gonna go see if all of our glass is done yet. Should be done. Forgot to store these back in here. Oops. I managed to double click that, I have no idea. So yay, we got a cookie. Probably could have stayed in there and gotten more free stuff too. It's one good thing about raids. There's so many good things about raids. There's also a way to make raid farms. Like literally where the raid just continuously happens over and over again, and you have all the dudes spawn in this thing in a killing chamber, and it basically just kills them for you. You gather tons of the totems of undying, the emeralds, all that stuff. And I plan in the future, in a future realm, my brother's planning on getting his own realm up and going, and when I join that, we're going to work on building one of those because that looked really, really cool. I saw that on one of the hermits from Hermitcraft had that, so yeah, it looks like all the glass is finally done. So what on earth? I got an iron golem up here. Somebody must have got really scared up here. Oh well. I'll kill him later. That happens sometimes. Alright, so now we got all of our glass that we're probably going to need for our future builds. All that good stuff. Well, now we got the cookie. We'll go ahead and use the cookie to eat. I'm just going to leave this glass down here too, because I'm probably going to need more of it. This makes it easier to access. Need a stack of glass for each one of these shulker boxes over here for the iron farms, and then the rest of those spaces will be available for the blocks when I get them from the update. Alright. So that should be it. I just need the 3 stacks of blocks, 10 slabs of the same block, 100 stairs of the same block, and the fence of the same block. Which I'm planning on using blackstone for all these because I want it to blend in with the blackstone castle area that I'm going to build over there. So I think that's going to be everything. I think that's all we need to do. I did say I needed like 117 ladders, so I might want to go ahead and do that real quick. 2 stacks. I need 2 stacks of stairs or ladders. How many is that gonna make? 45. That's enough. It's more than enough. It's 128 ladders. That should be more than enough. Then we can always get more sticks later. I do have the armor stand, armor statues stand mod on here, so if anybody doesn't know how to get this book, all you gotta do on My Realms is make the book and quill, write some gibberish in it, and then sign it. So sign it as capital S statues, basically. So what it says there basically is what you need to put in there, but not the V2.6, just statues with a capital S. And then after that, just finalize it, and it'll turn into this book right here, so you can use it to do your statue thing with. Or you can just come in and borrow mine. I haven't even used mine yet. I'm still not really that comfortable with using it, but eventually, at some point, I probably will, just to make fun-looking statues in the castle area and stuff too. Because it's pretty neat. Because you can put your mob heads on the statue and dress them in certain things, right? And then make them take different poses and stuff. It's really cool. So, yeah. Okay. So, I think that's gonna be it for today's stream. Because basically the only thing I have left to do is just go get more dirt, and I have to find a spot somewhere where nobody's building to farm all this dirt that I'm going to need for my build, so there's really no point in streaming that. Other than that, I'm sorry if the stream was kind of boring, but at the same time it's just informative because we do have a update coming up, like I've been saying. 1.16 goes live on Tuesday. I just needed to get a bunch of stuff for these farms that I plan on building after that update. And I plan on doing some videos on some of these farms, like these 2 farms out here. I plan on doing some videos of today, so like recording them today. Why? Why you gonna super chat, Big Lee? I mean, you don't have to, because most of the funds would just go to YouTube anyway. Which I just found out that super chat basically, the majority of the funds goes to them, and then I get just a certain percentage. Just kind of disappointing, but Twitch does the same thing, so I kind of understand it. I guess it's how they keep their business going. Best way to donate to like people who stream and stuff is literally through Patreon. I have Patreon attached to. There's that. You know, I'm just gonna kill this guy while I'm up here. He looks very angry now. Wonder how many of these arrows it's gonna take to kill him. There we go. Sorry, little guy. We can't have too many iron golems in here. Oh, there's none. There's more than one. Why we got so many iron golems up here? I made it to where they couldn't see each other, so that way they wouldn't be able to form iron golems. I wonder if some of them downstairs got out. We're gonna have to go check that after this then. So maybe I won't end the stream until after I find out if my villagers got out downstairs. That's happened before. I don't know why or how, but they somehow run back and forth and then mysteriously escape when they're not supposed to be able to get through or escape by using the carpet or anything. That's why I started using the carpet instead of stairs on the other side of the fence. It's really weird. Yeah, I know. Minecraft is very epic. I'm just really sad and disappointed in myself for not finding Minecraft and playing it in 2009 when it first came out. I just started last year, so I'm still learning quite a bit on it myself. That's why I made all this fence gates so they can't escape out of here if they do escape out of their little holding area. But it's looking like they're all in here, so... Nope. Frostwalker 2 guy got out somehow. Okay, where are you, Frostwalker? How did you get in there? Dude, how did you manage that? Is it? That must be how they're. That's how they made the 3 golems, I guess. If they can see another villager, they can form iron golems like there's no tomorrow. So that's why I have them sorted. I don't know how they're escaping in here. I think I'm gonna have to take away the carpets and start doing trap doors or something up in there. I know in the newest build of my other one, I'm gonna lower the ceiling even further so that way they can't get out. And instead of using the carpet on the top, I think I'm just going to start doing the stairs on the outside again like I've been doing. Okay, so I'm going to have to grab a minecart and some track and catch him and then put him back in his proper area. Freaking villagers, they're such a pain and a headache. So I guess I'll do that and then I'm going to end the stream, but at least you guys can see how I basically catch these villagers when they act out. I mean, I guess I could leave him in there, but at the same time, I'd just rather he be in his own certain slot. I'm going to start updating my future trading posts and stuff with the way that most people do it now, which I guess is like a single block wide. And they're stuck behind a trap door, which is over top of their like respective job block, and then they have a bed underneath of them. It just makes it so much easier, and they can't escape, and they won't make any iron golems or anything. So, all right, so let's do 1 stack of these. I'm gonna grab 2 mine carts. I really wish we could use like the leads on the villagers. That'd make life so much easier for a lot of things. Look, a cat. uh Okay. Here these guys are. What the? Oh, they're throwing books at me now. Okay. There. Is that the one I need? That's the one I need. Okay, good. I'm gonna throw the other one down. Just try to catch him. Make sure he can't get out. Get in the minecart. 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 They're not supposed to be able to walk on tracks, but somehow they sometimes do, so it's annoying sometimes, because there, we got him, okay. We'll just leave him stuck in here. Alright, I need you to go outside. Keep going. It can be so annoying when they get out of their rightful places, so it's like I said, eventually I'm gonna start doing different designs for this because the carpet thing allows them to escape sometimes whenever they get scared, which makes absolutely no sense, but I guess at the same time it does because this right here. So maybe I need to like well, just doing a single like section would be the best bet anyway, so yeah. Get in there. Alright, so F3 and B for the hitboxes, so I don't actually hit and make my villagers mad. That'd be terrible. This actually didn't happen until just recently, like just after they updated the launcher for like in preparation of 1.16 coming out. So I don't know, maybe it's a glitch that was just added in the game where they're able to actually jump up on the carpet, which is a block and a half above. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like that's too close to your hitbox. Okay. F3B to turn that off. So we got 3 books from them guys. Just them 2 gave me 3 free books. That's nice, I suppose. It's always nice to be the guy who's the hero of the village because you can get so many free gifts. But yeah. Hope that was entertaining to you all, because I really hate having to catch them guys. It's not even full again yet. Alright, so I'm going to put my stuff up, and I think that's going to be it because there's nothing else really I can do except go get my dirt, because I need my dirt so I can do the terraforming on the outside here. Get it ready for the blocks that we're getting ready to get. Instead of doing like regular grass blocks though out there, I think I'm going to wait. I'm either going to use soul soil, soul sand, or maybe just blackstone for out there. Either way, it's going to be nether blocks over that area. It's going to be like a nethery type area with all the new blocks that are going to be used only in that area. So this is all the like old blocks that we've had for like the longest time, and over there I'm just going to do all the new blocks. I feel like that's like the best thing to do anyway. So I don't know, but if there's any like videos or like things you'd like to know about Minecraft, please let me know. But I don't do Bedrock at all, really. I do have Bedrock Edition for PC, but I just don't play it that often because a lot of the things that you can do in Java you just can't do in Bedrock, and it really annoys me. Or at least a lot of the machines you can make in Java you can't do in Bedrock. Unfortunately, one of the things I do like to do, which you can't do in Bedrock, is make the flying machines that automatically harvest the crops for you. It's like sugarcane and all that stuff. I do like those. But I guess you can still make the piston ones, which is kind of decent. But other than that... Oh, you know what? Let's just go ahead and harvest our cocoa beans real quick. This farm has been so great ever since I built it. I'm so glad I stumbled upon somebody showing that you could actually use pistons and stuff to push a lot more of these blocks around and grow a lot of these at once, and they actually don't take that long to grow. I used to think that these things took forever to grow, but they really don't. They grow pretty fast. As you can see, some of them have already grown since being planted. But yeah, I really love this version compared to the bone meal one because I don't have, number one, I don't have to use a lot of bone meal, which most people don't get at the beginning of games, and I'm trying to make as many farms without depending on bone meal as I can. So like that automatic AFK crop farm, yeah, that's a mumbo jumbo design, and so is the cocoa bean bone meal farm, which uses bone meal to grow these like super fast supposedly. But I mean, literally in 30 minutes time I might have like half of what I can get from this and just going off and doing what I want for that half hour. So I literally get like 5 in so many stacks. So like I'm cut down to like a little bit over 3.5 stacks, and as you can see, I've already grown quite a bit. I actually could have had more if I would have harvested sooner on certain points in time, but I never did. So alright, that's gonna be it, guys. I think I'll be live streaming on Friday, probably Minecraft. Most likely we'll probably be going to the Nether to look at some of the new biomes, to show them off if you guys are interested in that. Other than that, I'll be probably building things, so like building my pyramid with the blackstone. I hope to have enough of that harvested. I plan on just making a basalt farm or a generator, so that way I can just farm a whole crap ton of basalt, have all the blackstone I need, and yeah, just start getting these builds going that I've got planned. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me basically just gather all the things I need for these huge projects coming up. There's a lot to be excited for. The blue fire, that's a big thing for me. Just all the new blocks. Blackstone is going to be huge for like castles and stuff. I can't wait for the blackstone bricks and the quartz bricks. That is new too. I keep forgetting about those, but that is another thing that we're going to have available to us as well. I can't wait to see what other people come up with on these brick blocks too. That's going to be interesting. But I'm pretty sure we're going to have some vines. I know we got chains. I don't know if you can climb chains. I know you can climb the vines, which is pretty neat. So we can like use vines as a climbing tool, a vertical climbing tool, without having a block in the space. You just use the vine, which is pretty neat. So I'm pretty sure we're going to have some pretty cool builds using those vines too. But yeah, there's just so many new things coming out. The target block, another redstone feature, which is going to allow us to send signals in all directions, including vertical. So I think there's going to be a lot of new things with that too. So again, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next live stream on Friday. And keep an eye out for the videos. I'll be doing some videos here too.